kind friends and companions, come join me in rhyme. Come lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Come lift up your voices, all grief to refrain. For we may or may never all meet here again. Here's a health to the company and one to my last. Let us drink and be merry, all house of one glass. Let us drink
Hello?
You made us start laughing with it.
No.
What a great song.
So, we are here again, less than 24 hours later, starting another session, just for a short little touch-up.
Banger, by the way.
It's a great one. Basically, we're just going to be covering the return journey to the college.
Return.
I was gonna say resume because I got the
Yeah.
Spectazuma next to its return, and I read to resume. Oh, that's a word, resume. But we're just gonna be covering the return journey to make sure that when Alatagri joins, that things are ready to roll straight away, and we can handle the endeavors between things. So this should be short. Might not even broach an hour, depending on how it goes.
You find a second hidden temple.
That would be pretty funny.
Ow, whatever.
So,
And Murak is pissed.
don't worry. I know exactly what rolls on the tables would invoke his return. Same goes for Arrowhead, to be fair, but you know.
Oh boy!
Anyway. Reset your fortune. Same old, same old.
Yeah. Oh, we do? Nice.
Yep. So it's
Oh, I
only
already did.
entirely.
I'm too smart.
I've reset the fortune for Blitz.
Same.
Alright.
The lore for the Azir stuff is kind of lame.
What do you mean?
Like that just damage goes to other people
Oh, yeah.
when it's a future site, kind of. Like
Yeah.
there's so much of that.
Yeah, it's
it
only
just has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's only focused on its, more literal applications.
Just a minor gripe.
Yes. But it's a really strong one.
Yeah.
At least it's really good.
Even Ulgu has the armor thing, but it also has like you
Yeah, it
get a
has
plus
both.
20 to stealth.
Yeah.
That kind of shadowy shit.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways. So, short recap. It literally just happened, but for the sake of the hypothetical audience. Basically, after discovering a hidden temple city, the party was involved in a conflict between a local group of Skaven and native lizard men, both of which they weren't sure were even real before that. Being forced to pick sides, practically at gunpoint for all intents and purposes, the group sided with the lizards and drove out the rats, and has been left haggard and wounded, but with more treasure than they elsewise thought they might be able to walk away with. The presumably greatest of prizes was left to the lizards, lest they pursue, but the rest has been handed over to you, including gold, gems, and what has been dubbed, at least by the lizards, the Spectazuma lens, an astrological device now in Coswick's possession.
We can hear your fan. Now we can't hear it. What were we hearing?
I don't know, who cares? So,
Checker wires might be something loose.
yeah, maybe.
True.
So, today for episode 9, we're just going to briefly be covering the return journey from the ruins of the city back to the colony. Could be just 2 short stretches of travel, depending on what is rolled into, but I'll try and make it at least a little engaging. So, first off, a D10 for the weather.
I'm skidding it. The rain showers?
Normally, that would be all as well. However,
Oh.
make a easy lore Lustria test, Kraus.
Easy little Lustria.
Oh,
Hey.
you've been tracking it passively enough in your mind and not losing yourself to the jungle to know that's not going to be the case. As you set off on your journey and soon find that the rain does not let up as it has been recently, and that eventually you're ankle deep in mud as you make your way along, you realize you've crossed the threshold. The wet season starts now. So, you're correct. It is rain showers.
No.
The wet season has
Gentlemen,
just
it's
begun.
going to rain, and it's not going to stop.
What else is
I hope
new?
they.
Akira says.
I hope they prepared at the colony.
We'll see if we make it.
That would be nice as well. Yes. He's ogling at the intricate mechanisms of the
I can
spectism
die
of
happy
the
now.
weapons. Yeah, he doesn't really care what happens. Hell, if they come back and just ask for it in like a week or so, he'll be like, "All right, thanks for letting me look at it."
So, here we are. Rain showers. Visibility is reduced, -10 to all attacks, penalty to disease transmission. Now, determine what you're going to do.
Do I have to roll for boot rot?
Not yet.
Okay.
Since it took about 2 weeks to get here, we'll not roll for the daytime. We'll just assume it's 2 weeks back. Then again, no, you know what? We will randomize it, just for the fact that you guys were, led into the maze of mysticism.
Okay. Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Things are a little confusing. I was charting a map with cartography, but illusion magic bullshit.
You did not get to finish it either.
Okay.
So its relevance is it's not going to provide its bonus. Which, difficult navigation or lore Lustria before you set out.
I will do navigate.
Now that we're not in the mists.
Oh, you do have you should have had a chance to recover from your thought fog though before you roll. So please, a D10 for both of you.
Slash arm.
Oh.
Coswick, that's a hard cool test. Kraus, that is a challenging cool test.
Challenging cool. Nope.
Alright. Coswick,
Yeah.
precisely. Your thought fog is gone. You are clear-headed as ever now that you have your goal in sight. Kraus, -1 success level, penalties as usual. And go ahead.
Agility dex int. Gotta remember that.
Agility dex int. Yes. Weird, actually, that doesn't apply to navigation.
Nope.
You'd think
It
it
is,
would.
okay.
That's kind of the main thing it should be impacting. That's the whole
Should
reason it
go.
exists.
Navigation, just go 16 head. Well, not like that though.
So,
This is a short one. I'm gonna reroll that.
okay. It was about to become a long one.
It becomes a full session.
I would have did an extra stage onto the journey for that.
All right.
Marginal.
Alright, roll a d10. You find quickly that without the illusions, you find quickly that without the illusions, you have very little grasp of where to go at first, and it takes some time and effort. So, the first stretch is a whole 10 days.
Yeah.
You should go off the starting screen.
Oh, right.
Not that there's anybody watching. I think
It's
I don't
fine, it's fine. It's important for the pod later.
Consistency.
Alright.
Professionalism.
Endeavors and such any of you would like to do?
know. No.
Food.
Well, is there
Einstein-
something I can do with the astromantic device?
It would be very difficult to do while traveling, but you could.
And never mind then. He'll wait.
Yeah, like I imagine drawing any maps in constant torrential downpour would be nigh impossible anyways.
Yes. Einstein will assist you if you do set traps, so just making it challenging, ostensibly. Barnes and Shakira are going to actually do one together to keep watch.
Oh.
Just to make sure that things don't get worse now that the you've made an enemy of the treacherous rats that are alleged to be everywhere.
Even surely they can't tunnel through mud. Like it would
Who
close
knows?
in around them.
Why not?
The lizards.
Let's see. Alright, they will keep watch. You have failed your set trap, you take a fatigue along with Einstein unless you reroll.
Do they get a fatigue now? I thought it was stacked on to the whatever.
No, it's
Remember.
if you fail an endeavor, you gain a fatigue. If you
So then
fail
what-
a travel endeavor, you gain a fatigue. If they were over encumbered, they would take extra.
So what is travel fatigue then?
It's added on to any fatigue you take while traveling.
Okay. So they're
Alright,
okay.
so that's two fatigue.
Belts is in the chat. Hello, Belts. We're just doing a little wrap up to get them back to the colony so that they can meet up with you for next time.
Hey, did
That's
you watch
when
the
we don't
Blood
die
Belts?
of starvation first.
This was a great adventure.
So, if you're not re-rolling that, then are you over encumbered?
I will reroll it because I don't want to die of starvation.
Alright, go for it. Ooh.
Two fatigue it is.
Yep. And that means that's a lot of hardtack going down the gullet.
If we haven't any left.
6. Also, it's 10 times. There's 6 of you, right? 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6. 6. That's 36 gone. I'm looking. $56. You only need 4 more. There we go. Shakira had some in the sack. Alright, good. You're very low on hardtack now again, but you're not starving yet.
Mm-hmm.
After another meal of just horrible hardtack, softened only by nasty jungle rainwater, that you realize that it's starting to get a little do or die again. You better hope that you start finding your way back. You think you're making progress, but it's so hard to tell.
If we could successfully set traps.
Yes. The target's 40. It's a 40% chance. It's been pretty consistent to that. Who wants to roll the... Hey, Belts, you're in the chat. You want to roll the jungle encounter?
Do not fuck us on this. Let
Fuck
us
'em
go
on
home
it.
and play with our toys.
Fuck them on it. Fuck them. I want that movie out of my mind. Alright, Belts, roll the D100. Come on. I think something I need for the future, side note, is something that puts the Twitch chat up on the screen for the stream. So that way we have, like, I'm here to cause them pain. Alright. That's quite the attitude. But yeah, something that puts it up on the screen so that way we actually have, like, so that way we actually have,
Interaction.
like, people can see what it is in the playback. Alright. Bum, 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 bum.
Bing bong, bing bing.
Wham, 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 wham. 81. Of course. Everyone make a challenging cool.
Is it the bugs?
Yeah.
Cool.
Dog brings the bugs back just to piss
On
everyone else
brand.
off.
Can you just not for like 5 seconds with the bugs? It's raining. What are they doing here?
Coswick, you're both annoyed. Kraus minorly so, as well as Coswick, but Coswick not enough to have a mechanical penalty, Kraus enough for the penalty. Don't work in ahead of time. Just remind me to get rid of it. You have a -10 fellowship there. Anyway. The first stretch continues as such. Pretty good. Even as you sit there in your tents, occasionally waking up with the water touching your lips as it begins to flood through.
Not drowning. Nope.
So, second stage already.
Mm-hmm.
D10 for the weather.
Give me a Coswick.
With my chuck with the
Then
light, I
give me a
do
D10 for the how many days it takes. You in the wet season still managed to roll into all as well, as nothing is wrong presently. Fortunately, the wet season isn't full force upon you. Instead, you're at the tail end of the dry, and while it's beginning to get bad, you're not in a full-on hurricane or storm or nothing. Another 6 days pass. It's been 2 weeks for the return journey. Make another test for set trap, assuming you'd like to.
I mean, I'm assuming we're out of hardtack now?
For 6 days worth? Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 6 times 6 is what? Oh, you have exactly enough for the 6 days. You have exactly that much and nothing more.
You may as well roll. Might save us some hardtack.
But it might give him 2 fatigue.
He already has 2 fatigue anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
it might
it's
give
not
him
worth
up
it.
to 4.
Do what you like, Kraus. Coswick is fine just surviving. He doesn't want to eat the jungle beasties that much.
Mm-hmm.
They want to eat us, though. Holy shit.
Are you not rolling then?
If it means we just get home, then yeah, no.
Alright. So, like that, your heart attack is gone, but you're not starving this section. Leone is going to attempt to tend to you. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's a nat 100, so...
What you got? What you got?
Well,
Does he lose the eye?
she's
to
not
get a
tending to
fucking-
him medically, she was trying to heal his fatigue.
Oh.
I'll just give her 2. As if she failed twice. Alright.
Leone, we're wet. We're coated in bugs. I appreciate the sentiment. Go away.
Go back off at that then? As there is a sudden turn of harshness. You know what? Yeah. With that in mind, the others aren't even gonna try. Einstein's gonna try and tend to himself, though. It's not a smart idea, but that's okay. He really wants to try. He rolled a 99.
What is wrong with these guys, dude? We need some fucking... We gotta get the colony up and running and get some A-listers out here.
It's not their fault.
I know.
The Foundry.
This is from Coswick's perspective, though, not mine.
So, give me the encounter. Whoever would like to.
Belts.
Belts? Yeah.
If you roll bugs again, I'm gonna lose my shit.
For all the fumbles, I'm making it flip towards whatever's the worst option.
That's the bugs, isn't it?
Nope. Press, make a challenging navigation.
Alright. Navigation. Challenging.
Yep.
Nat 1, baby.
Nope.
Nope.
Pathways once mapped and those prior traveled begin to shift. It's not even quite an illusion, you're not certain. More the jungle shifting, coming alive as it thrums with Giran, the Jade Wind. The length of the journey is increased by a stage as the jungle warps and twists to obfuscate your destination.
Damn it.
Lovely.
So, that ends that stage. We're on to number 3. Roll a d10. This is for weather. Weather first. Torrential downpour. And then a d10 for how many days? Only 5, okay. Black clouds barely glimpsed above the treetops deposit a constant hail of rain. Visibility is reduced to near zero. Sounds below a shout are impossible to hear, and all physical tests are -10. Ranged attacks suffer a -20 penalty, and exposed gunpowder is immediately ruined. Anything not undercover is soaked through within minutes, imposing a -10 on to test to avoid disease contraction. Character should make an average charm animal or ride to prevent animals of skittish bolting. It's not a worry, but there is.
Tough.
I totally forgot about all the ambience I had before, honestly. I should have been using it more.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Immersion.
Did I tell you I ate at the Rainforest Cafe in Vegas?
I think so.
Alright.
Was there a
it's
big
really-
animatronic gorilla?
Yeah, it kept going,
Alright.
whoa, 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 and scaring kids that were sitting beneath it, and I kept laughing my ass off.
Alright. Torrential downpour. 5 days to go for this stage. Food?
Yep. Is there a penalty for the rain?
-10. It's
Alright.
just difficult. It cancels out Einstein's assist. Not that he's barely conscious.
Alright.
One more fatigue and he'd be over his toughness bonus, and he'd probably just pass out.
Coswick might step in with the traps.
You have
Like-
set trap?
No, I mean, he's gonna say, like, can we just give it up and try hunting the normal way? We have not caught anything with the traps this whole time.
I mean,
Einstein will correct him. The traps have saved them so far.
Have they?
Yes. They've helped. It's not their fault that everything here is horrible and poisonous and dangerous. Which, side note, the outdoor survival is the exact same odds.
Again, this is from Coswick's perspective.
I know.
I don't care about the math.
I know. Just like Kraus know. So.
Heard.
Wow. So. Hunger
Ow.
begins to set in.
that's another 2 fatigue.
Yes.
Cool.
And a challenging endurance for hunger. Alright. Now, the jungle encounter, if you would, Belts. Actually, hold on.
Yeah, do I have to roll
Shakira's gonna
damage?
take... No, not yet. Shakira wanted to take a try at something, but it didn't pan out. Not her specialty, anyway. Alright, jungle encounter. Oh, there it is. Alright. Challenging perception.
Second sight.
Yes. Einstein with
Right.
his negative 37% chance.
Is this a site-based test?
Yes.
Alright.
I've got fortune. I can re-roll that.
Boom, baby.
Shocker.
Of course. Did anyone pass?
Nope.
Kraus,
Yeah.
make a challenging set trap.
Challenging. Set trap.
Oh.
Yoinky sploinky.
Like it's the
I
most
know.
dangerous thing of Lustria is just traveling.
I know.
Throw
Walking.
more rats at me. Just give us combat encounters at this rate.
Yeah. Let us eat the rats.
We can't walk.
It's true. That's the point.
Yeah.
You don't like it, you don't have to play. So anyways.
Little baby.
Wait,
Not
which
you.
one? Yeah, I was gonna
Bugs.
figure which one. So. You stumble into more traps. Laid by the lizards. Same as before, 2 10 damage hits, random location. For anyone who has armor for it to matter.
I have armor, so please give me those locations.
Arm for Shakira. I'm doing
I
hers
don't.
first.
So.
Thanks. You'll live. Alright. Head left arm. Coswick, it's just 10-10.
I'll fate the first one.
Alright. We simply fade out of it in general if you wish.
No.
Now you'll take the
No.
second.
That throws me at a -2.
5.
Yeah, I'll take the second hit.
Alright. I'm just doing Einstein's first. Alright. Then Coswick takes the second.
Yep.
Barnes
Already
doesn't worry. I won't worry about Barnes and Blitz, honestly.
Thank you.
They're fine. I'm not gonna worry about them with it. Mostly about the actual characters. Barnes can fly and Blitz isn't, is a dog. They're not built to catch dogs, whatever they are. Yes.
They're built for the actual like dinosaurs and wildlife, so she just can go through most of them.
I haven't put them on their sheets yet, but I did want to give them fate points for the encounter they were in, so just in case. Actually, I think you might not have one anymore. Here, body. Unless this rolls like a miracle.
Well, she's Chilean, it might.
Oh my god, it did.
Well, there you go.
It was 1d100 plus 80 and it rolled 87. Alright. Are there any bandages left among the group? Yes. Taking from her bandages, she can be tended. We're in abstract time, so I won't make you roll or do anything like that. But basically, you're down 2. As you find your way into traps. And not only that, but they cause the environment itself to come down around you as they were built during the dry season. You find yourselves fighting against a raging flood, dragged under battered by roots and debris in the water, nearly drowning. In the end, you manage to take stock of everyone, with Barnes flying overhead and watching out. First, he manages Coswick on high ground. Him and Shakira are the only ones conscious but wounded, because Kraus, you're at 0, right?
-2.
Oh, okay, you got your own crit to roll then. What was the last hit location for you?
Head arm.
Hit arm. -20. Damaged artery. 4 bleed. Do either of you, Shakira, does Shakira or Coswick, do you know medicine?
No.
Alright. Then can you make a difficult dex test? She can assist you, or you can have
Please.
her roll.
What's her dex?
41.
Oh, yes. Yes, I will assist her.
Kraus, D100. Actually, no, you know what? I won't have you roll just because it's an abstracted sort of scene. It would be kind of a fuck you way for a player character.
Well,
It's not as interesting.
We need to get them.
Anyway, he had one.
So,
Sorry, Bucks, just a moment.
okay.
Alright, sorry about that.
Hello.
He be till Friday.
Kraus. Kraus.
He's still not ready.
I thought you just said sorry about that. I thought he was just back.
Yeah, alright. Yes, please continue.
Okay.
Okay.
So. You awake, tired beyond all reckoning, barely able to move and function at all.
Owie.
You awake high above, where nestled among stone and gnarled roots, you look down as what was once a river is now a flooding sea around you. You have arterial damage on your arm, very heavily bleeding, and only barely bandaged up by miracle in the last second. Leone and Einstein are unconscious, sputtering out water until stable, in a sense. And now, there's still another stage.
Oh my god.
One more.
Dude.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
D10 from Kraus, please. Oh. The lethal winds of an approaching typhoon temporarily ground the party. Increase the number of stages by 1. There can be no traveling through this storm, only attempts to find cover. In addition to the effects of torrential downpour, the characters forgo the opportunity to undertake any endeavors this stage except for find shelter. If no one finds shelter, everyone takes a hit for 12 damage to the body.
Okay.
Sure.
You anticipate upcoming weather conditions and make sure your company is somewhere safe and covered for when the worst hits. Difficult outdoor survival with a -10 for torrential downpour or a -20 for tropical storm. If you succeed, characters may ignore outgoing test penalties due to exposure or rainfall for the rest of the stage and avoid suffering injuries in the storm. Gross. You are functionally unconscious unless you'd like to spend a resolve to be up. And,
I mean, if we don't participate in this function, everyone takes 12 damage anyways.
everyone's probably dead.
So
Can I
I'm
use
going to
divination?
resolve.
You give them those big points that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Not that Leone has hers anymore. Or no, she did keep it. She was fine. Right. Alright.
Okay.
So,
Outdoor survival to find cover?
Can I use magic?
you can use your divinations and whatnot to assist, yeah.
Yeah.
So auto successes between 1 and 5?
Yep.
Okay.
And this is your outdoor survival to find shelter. It is a very hard test, but see who can assist. Leone can't, Blitz can, Einstein and Leone are under. Sakura can't. Einstein and Leone are unconscious. Blitz can assist. Barnes cannot.
So very hard
Coswick.
down. Not hard.
Yes, and Coswick has the is going to magic for you. I think before you roll, I assume are you gonna channel this or just cast actually?
I was gonna channel it just so that there's no.
Alright. You have plus
Doubt.
1 success. I think was it the heavens that gets storm bonus?
I think so.
Highest feat.
Or no, Olgu gets it for. No wait.
Oh, okay, hold on. No, it's height. Okay, never mind. Well, still.
Well, I get 1. I get like 3 just from all my shit for channeling anyway.
Hmm.
Alright. And now I'm going to cast it. Maybe. Alright, I casted it.
Alright, plus 10 for Kraus, so it's down to difficult.
Alright.
Actually, I went in
But
minus
he's
10.
got all of that fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
Auto success. Come on. You're kidding me!
That's really
Resilience
fun.
a 1.
Yeah,
Alright, let's get on with it.
Six!
it certainly is.
Are you kidding? What do you mean?
Alright. I'd
Can we
rather
just
not.
reach out and grab fish, by the way, to eat? Or can they grab us and we
I
just
will
get
not.
them first?
Thinking about.
I'm joking. I'm fed up with this fucking jungle.
Defeated by weather. The end.
Yep. And being hungry. We're basically an army right now. This sucks.
So. There. You successfully find shelter from the worst of the storm. However, it's going to be quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
As you
I
might
have
have
magic flame, just so we're clear, so we can have a fire.
As you might have noticed from the other roll, it's going to be 9 days of storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we can't do anything.
Trying to think around it. Part of me is tempted to turn it into something instead.
Well, it's either that or it's gonna be a long session of nothing happening, we're just waiting.
Right, they just go up by 1. Okay. Because I did just want to make this a simple wrap-up, but
But here we are.
here you are, in the worst of things.
Yeah. I have protection from rain.
And then you're the only one without fatigue other than Barnes.
I know!
This sucks, he says, while everyone's dying.
Yeah. They're actually straight up rotting on the ground, and he's like, oh man, I can't smoke.
So. Aha! Thought of a fun way to tie it into other things.
Mm-hmm.
So. Inside, however, as you make your way to... The cave is the wrong word. Is a grotto the right word? I'm not quite sure what the word is for what I'm thinking. But you find your way to this interior. You manage to set up what fire you can away from the winds with magical flames. But, among everything else, as there is rest and recuperation, you hear a voice. Oh shit, now I forgot what the... Joe?
What?
¿Tienes uno? What languages do you speak?
Right.
Stallion.
Could you
One
roll
ring
an
stallion.
easy stallion test?
Aha.
You have a vague idea of what he said because it's similar enough. That's Tylean, not a stallion. And he basically just said hello. Is anyone there? It came from deeper inside the grotto where it turns to dark.
Stay here. Bonds with me.
Wow,
He's
what-
talking to like the fucking
I'll hold
comatose
the
people.
fort.
Yes,
Almost-
Kraus is
I'll-
in charge. No
Crumpling
problem.
over.
He's going to draw his saber and investigate.
As you cast upon your magic light, I'm trying to keep this
Fine.
mostly narrative, you don't have to roll for too much.
Okay.
As you cast upon your magic light, you find a man shielding his face from it. He's sallow and skinny, horribly worn, with a leg that has barely been splinted from a serious fracture that looks like it broke the skin. He's dressed like something of a conquistador, armor and all, with the helmet laid next to him, and has a small bag huddled nearby. It's me.
Yes, quite. Reich,
It's
what's your name?
That's me coughing, not him.
Oh, okay. I assumed it was in character.
You know what? Fine, it's a character. Aldo.
What are you doing here, Aldo?
I was separated from from my party when the storm struck.
And you've suffered for it, I see.
Bravely.
So have we. Can you walk? With help?
No. But if you would carry me when the storm passes, and there is time, I can share something with you.
Share what?
I want your
We're in
word.
dire straits ourselves.
I
What?
want your
What?
word. Your honor and your gods. I know better than to trust a desperate man. But
I am a wizard of the colleges. My word is as unbreakable as the very winds of magic. If we can carry you, we will, but we are in dire straits ourselves. And if I have to carry you, we're probably all going to die.
It's the company quartermaster. I have food. I have things to share.
Why didn't you say that to begin with? Come on.
Because you could have simply robbed me for it.
I said I'm a wizard. I'm not a brigand.
The line is always thin in Lustria. We'll
Yes,
share
well.
if you take me back to my fellows.
Back to your fellows. Where are they?
I do not know. But I will travel with you for a time. Again.
We're going back to our encampment, and whatever you do after that is up to you. But we will not help you track down a lost party.
Very well.
Understand? I'll help you how I can. I do have magic.
Very acceptable.
All right. He's
Sure.
gonna sheath his sword and just help him up.
He
Do what he
hobbles, and will share with you what little food he has. Similar to your own, it's nothing more than the worst of rations, now soggy and soiled. But,
Yeah.
it's something. So, that in mind, you wait out the pass of time with Aldo. He says he was in the company of a man named Martino Grassi.
Martino Grassi.
We've
Good.
something of bad blood with Tillians.
I'm a victim of Lustria first, then second, right now.
That's why you're here. One thing we can agree on, this jungle is possibly a hell of some kind.
Speak with much more certainty. So, for your next stage, you have yet another person to feed. However, that person is able to contribute to things. Hylian token from before.
A whole gang of them.
I recognize you.
So, alright. 1d10 for the weather.
Man.
Come on.
Big money, baby, big money, big money, big money, big
By
money.
which I mean it. No! Storm rages on.
It wants us to leave, but now it won't let us leave, dude.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
No.
I hate you.
Well, I'm not going to make you roll to find shelter because it ostensibly means the storm doesn't end. It just means I'm going to make you roll for starvation.
Can Coswick try to divine, like, anything? As in, like, learn an auspicious time divine? Like, when to do something? Get food,
Sure.
etc.? The answer is none. There is no opportune time.
Sure, go for it.
I'll channel it. What else do I have to do except... Yeah. Alright. Alright.
You are able to figure out just when you'll pass through the eye of the storm. In that window, you will have your chance. Brief, but you'll have it. You may try and forage for food this time.
He will march out because he's the best one.
Alright?
Or, best shape. Because he's the best
because he's just awesome.
Because he's freaking epic style.
I suggest you roll divination for the plus 10 as well.
I was going to, and I was going to take Barnes.
Like Blitz too.
Let's
Yeah.
assess, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Kraus, you going with?
No.
Outdoor survival,
Thank
you
you.
can assist.
Just stay put, man, please.
I could technically assist, yeah. I'll assist. If it doesn't mean rolling myself.
Kraus will be supported on the way by Aldo.
Okay.
As Aldo and Blitz and Kraus can all assist you for plus 30, and you can cast your divination for another 10.
Right, divination.
Right, that's poisonous. That's
Wait, how many-
poisonous. That one
I
tastes
use-
kind of spicy, but it's still poisonous.
Can I use the saved up points just to cast it again?
Yep.
Is that okay to do?
Yep.
Okay.
So it would all be at the same time.
Yeah. So do I cast it again, or is it just done?
Just cast it again.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank God. Okay, what's the
You should be at, like, just make it average with a plus 10.
average 10? Well, I meant was it like challenging or...
Well, it's difficult with the plus 40 now.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's without... Oh, no, yeah, this was opportune time.
Yeah, Eye of the Storm. Okay, I have fortune that I can use on this if I need to. Ah, yes!
Whoa!
Blessed be. Okay, I don't like how much the horned
That's
rats keep
enough.
looking down.
That is enough to feed exactly all of you. And it's the moment your senses tell you to go, the group rages forth like a raiding party to begin picking up every drowned and land
Every drowned rat.
every drowned
Yeah.
rat, every fish that has landed on a rock, everything. You scoop it up like vultures and haul it back to the cave in the sacks, until eventually you spend the next few days eating
Glutting.
better than you have for a little while, even if you feel like you might be having a bad tummy by the time you get back to camp.
When you said like a war party, is to imagine like a bunch of Vikings running through and like picking fruit gently off of like.
I was imagining them doing not gently, like just taking like a fistful of like berries and like squashing it as they rip at the bush from the ground.
It's like an old lady presenting a pie and they punch her in the face and take it. Oh god.
Alright. You eat well! At least well as you have. Everyone may remove their starvation effects.
Yay.
Thank you.
In the meantime, Akira's going to desperately try something. It's not going to work. Or she can roll an 11 with a target of 16 and it will work.
Our luck's starting to turn around, boys.
She's going to tend to Kraus specifically, as captain. Cover 2 of your fatigue.
Owie.
Let's go.
So,
Few perks
you
I'm
spend
up.
your time decently well contained. You're free from the storm, although occasionally there is flooding and you have to move. But you eat decently well, and you spend the time talking, or gambling, or whatever you would like to do, as flops down the wet cards from her pocket.
Coswick will produce the dry cards from his own pocket and offer to eat them instead.
And so it is that you pass the time a little better off. At least you'll die happy if it gets worse. Someone else roll the weather now, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually, I didn't roll an event for this section, but yeah.
Is
Come on.
it the
It'll be
storm
fine.
the event? Because
No.
nothing else can happen?
No, but yes, exactly. Like, what do you...
Okay.
Oh, you rolled traps. Oh, a trap hits you while you're sitting still and didn't bump it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Cave in. Roll the weather. Alright, well.
Well,
There you go.
it's a torrential downpour, but it's not a storm. You can, in theory, go out now.
Good news, everyone. We'll only kinda die out there this time.
Alright, Coswick, how many days? D10.
Please.
Come on, baby. Come on, big
Like
money.
one,
Which one
like
do I even
one.
want?
You want one.
Big money, big money, big money,
You
big
want a
money, big
low.
money, big money.
You want a...
Shocker. Sorry, I just rolled too good.
Can
I roll
into a
divination to-
storm again for that? Alright. Alright. What are you rolling divination for?
Oh, I was just saying to for the journey. Like the thing I just rolled, the 9.
Well, perhaps food would be a first concern.
There is, you know, he could, if... What he could do, just to save lives, is he could have people walk through the Sapphire Arch, and then he could just do it when they're safe, since he's the best,
That's
like, in
probably
the
a
best
good idea.
You want to do it?
He's going to present this idea to everybody.
It's best for Leone and Einstein, is what Akira will say. The two of them are basically unconscious.
Yeah. Just like huck him through the portal.
And while you're in the pool, what's happening?
Nothing. They'll
Nothing's
just
happening.
come... If I die, they'll just be right back here. But if I die, we're probably all dead anyway.
And no
Otherwise,
time passes.
No time passes at all.
And you could just hold this indefinitely?
Until I cast it again. They'll just be... They won't even really be waiting. It'll just be... They'll be here, and then they'll be in a bed with soup being spoon-fed to them by Alatok.
What a horrible fate.
Yes, maybe they should stay in there. Anyway, I'm doing it.
Go ahead.
I didn't memorize this, I think.
Unless you need her, Shakira can't help with the outdoor survival. She'll volunteer to go in so that you don't have to feed her.
That might be best.
She'll also
So-
suggest that unless you need him or her, Blitz could go in, but Blitz would be helpful for the hunting.
Blitz is very helpful.
Blitz is very helpful.
I don't think we can get rid of her.
Alright.
Now I channel. Ingredients.
It's a good thing you didn't store a bunch of Saurus and Skinks in there.
Ah, I knew that would have been a bad idea. Thank you for my foresight.
So funny.
That would have been hilarious.
Alright, let me just do. Wait, as it opens and the RV comes like running out
Yeah.
into the rain.
He's like, oh, the rats thrashed us. Do you have any food? Oh man. Alright, I'm channeling again.
Right.
Come on, big money, big money, big money. Alright.
That was neither
Is
big
that-
nor small money.
Yeah, no money, no money, no money. That was after Vegas, dude. Fuck. Alright. 9. Unless the -0 does something, I don't know.
Nope.
Okay, then 9. And I need 11. Big money, big money, big money, big money.
Alright, alright, alright.
Alright,
Got my
17.
ingredients. I cannot make that clear enough. So when you gather this much, can I use divination to give me a +10 to cast the next spell? Is that something that I can do, or is that
I
just
think so.
okay?
See, let me see.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, you can.
Okay. Well, that's what I do.
Alright. Then you're down to 14.
Yep, which is still plenty. Now it's at a 10, and this is probably the one that's gonna be fucked up. Just because now I have a better chance of doing it. I'm a genius. I'm re-rolling that. I know how the
Oh,
foundry
boy.
works. It can't surprise me anymore. Yeah, that's what I thought. You better get back in line.
Well, there's nothing to overcast it for except they get 3 rounds to go in. Or they get
That might
40
be-
seconds.
They might need it. I don't know.
Shakira, tired as she is, opts for just rolling them into it. Einstein is proper unconscious, and Leone is barely so, as she gently carries Leone in with herself. But Einstein is just rolled through like a log, and they're gone.
Wait, before they go, could we put the treasure inside their bag so we don't have to
Yes.
carry that?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, get this shit off of me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Coswick will hand the instrument directly to Shakira just so, you know.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, Aldo's staying?
He was helping with the foraging. He'll help.
Okay.
He might be crippled right now, but he'll help with the
Okay.
he'll help with the hunting if you want him to.
That's better. Watch, we're gonna be rolling like nat 2s and shit now that there's not enough people. I told you, bro, the foundry. 1 second.
Alright. Just making sure all the stuff you wouldn't want
Oh boy. What a mess.
Yeah.
What a quick in and out.
Hey man, it's only just now coming up to an hour. It's fine. This is
Okay.
quick. So. Ooh. Time to hunt. Difficult outdoor survival, Coswick will lead, 3 assists. You want to divine this?
I do. I would love to do
Which,
that.
you have like 2 CN left, I think, from channeling?
Yeah. I have 3.
Oh, right. It's 11,
yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Nice. All right.
And then you can it just takes an action to dismiss the rest. But if you hold on to it for more than a minute, then it blows up in your face.
Alright,
Yeah.
just don't.
Sorry,
just
my
don't
brother
botch
just-
the test for a minute straight.
Don't talk to me about botching it. All right. I'm not setting traps here, and I have fortune left over. You hear that, Foundry? All right. Is that enough?
To what, feed you all?
Yeah.
Yep. Enough to feed you all and one other person if needed. But basically you eat decently well for the time being. Could be worse. You're all participating in that, so no other endeavors. I guess Barnes is gonna... Yeah, Barnes is gonna go and keep watch.
Does he even sleep, by
Why?
the way?
What?
Does he sleep, by the way?
I don't know. You
mean, he
did
might
you refresh his
potentially.
fortune, or did you spend one this session?
I have not done anything for him.
Then he's
So he
gonna
should have a
fortune out
fortune.
of that nat 100. That's
That's-
better.
Beautiful.
Alright, he keeps watch, flying overhead when the winds permit, or just perched up when the night. Now, Belty, if you're there, could you give us the final jungle encounter?
No!
Could you not roll into something that extends the journey? I will just re-roll it at this point. I will. I swear to God, we're on 6 stages of a 3-stage journey.
Give us the fucking bugs back. Who cares? I don't know what that is.
Oh man.
That's the one that extends it!
Reroll
What do you
it.
mean?
Re-roll it.
Lustria really wants us to stay, dude. They're not being overly lethal. They just want to watch us bumble around.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's very dangerous to say.
You make your choice of a challenging athletics or average swim.
I don't have swim, so.
Why don't you know how to swim?
It didn't come up.
This
But it is coming up. It's rising to our necks.
It is coming to our chins. You're right. We should learn how to swim.
This includes blitz.
Okay. Alright.
Chicken dog
Average
fat.
swim or challenging athletics, but with the rain is what's the penalty? -10 to all physical tests.
Oh man. Ooh, mamma mia. All right.
Ooh. What's your athletics? Gee, Christ.
It's 40. Yeah, my agility is fucking 40.
Huh.
It has ranks in it.
Good for you.
Yeah, dude.
Let's
Coswick ain't the
roll.
lightweight. Well, he is the lightweight, but he's athletic.
That's why he's athletic. 'Cause he's not got much to carry.
He runs everywhere because he's in a hurry. So it's just good cardio all the time.
What do you mean?
Dude,
What?
can dogs
What?
take corruption? Can dogs knowingly sin? I think so.
Is this lethal?
No, not necessarily. It could be. It's not
Oh.
likely to be.
We'll see how it pans out.
Alright. Yourself?
Average swim.
Average swim or challenging athletics with a -10 in both cases.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba.
Alright. As the rain waxes and wanes after the storm, you find, for a time, you are struck with flash flooding. You desperately have to once again swim for your lives or climb, clambering over the roots and trying desperately to survive as you near the low-lying floodlands of your colony.
Yes.
So close, yet so far. You, for each failure, and Blitz has to pick twice, and can pick the same one twice for the 99, You either take 5 damage, ignoring toughness and armor as you start to drown, or you lose a valuable trapping or resource from your inventory at random, based on my discretion, that is washed away in the river, or in the water.
So so what does it mean by valuable? Like just
Just
something
my
that-
discretion.
Okay.
I just picked something.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you lose like 1 fishing hook. You know?
That'd be funny. But yeah.
Coswick, you're fine. Aldo is fine. Kraus and Blitz are washed away.
Hey, because it's funny, can he just like teleport up into a tree instinctively
Yes.
and be like, "What the hell?"
Yes. You
Like
quickly
Barnes
catch-
is saying, "Come here, sir," and then he just teleports up right beside him.
Yes, you quickly catch Azir out of the storm and throw yourself on high as Aldo tries desperately to fumble his way up to you. He balances on one leg best he can, clinging desperately to a tree as you see Kraus and Blitz washed away. If nothing else, they're at least on their way towards the colony.
Tell him to put supper on.
Alright.
Take your pick. 5 damage or lose a trapping.
It has to be the trappings. Any damage throws us into the red.
Alright, so 2 trappings from Blitz, 1 from you.
Alright.
Alright.
Have fun.
I knew it was smart to put the treasure with the other guys.
In your case, Kraus,
Mm-hmm.
You lose Blitz.
I'll kill you.
that would be hilarious.
That'd be terrible.
That's, yeah, same thing.
You're right.
In Blitz's case, you lose the gold and the grappling hook.
What gold?
She had some of the gold decorations in her saddlebag.
I said we put the
Oh,
treasure
you
with...
wanted all of it, not just the things?
Yeah, sorry.
In
I
that
meant
case, she
all the
loses her
treasure.
cask.
No!
That's also bad, though. Never mind. Take the gold, dude.
Not too late.
No!
The cask is washed away. That or she could lose her collar and lead. I'll let her keep the cask because it's funny if you want to lose the collar and lead. I like the cask too much. She's losing the collar.
Yeah.
Alright. And
It's snagged on a branch.
from you, you lose 1 thing of value. Well, first of all, just because of the narrative, I'm gonna say you lose all your ammo. That stuff's just soiled.
Yep.
And
Delete it.
You don't have to delete it. We can get you more.
Deleted.
Alright.
The tent. The tent snags on the branches and tears, snapping the poles and everything.
Alatalk's not gonna shut up about that.
You
How'd you lose the tent?
wash down until eventually, Kraus, you hit your head, almost losing consciousness were it not for the fact that Blitz is helping you stay afloat as she doggy paddles. And you look up into the eyes of Thorney, the dwarf. What in the hell do you think you're doing?
Going with the flow,
Shut up,
as
come
they
on.
say.
He's just gonna reach down to help you up. Where's the rest?
I was about to ask you the same.
They're inside.
Damondol's been ready for
A good few weeks now. Way ahead of schedule. All's well. I was sort of hoping you'd find yourselves on this side.
Well, Lustria's made us its bitch. It has not been pleasant.
He tries to start a sentence, but then Blitz just shakes all the water off all over him. He then goes to start again, and Blitz shakes all the water off all over him, having been soaked through again just in the time it took.
It's... Come on, get inside. I'll wait for the others. Wash up here sooner or later.
Everything hurts.
Walk it off.
Aye, aye.
Eventually, as the flash flooding subsides, you're able to make your way along and see Thorntonny waiting for you. He will welcome you much the same over the walls, direct you to the interior, as the camp has made significant progress in the meantime. There is an interior to go to, and all of the areas prone to flooding have been bolstered with dams and walkways and everything to connect to the town you've been building up on the stilts.
This is Aldo. He's going to be our guest for a while.
What was it? What are you? Tylean? The answer's yes. Had a couple Tyleans bumble into camp a couple weeks ago.
Did they say who they served under? Martino? Something like that?
Yeah. Mario Grad see something. Go on, go say hi. A little more work to do, he says, continuing to work on the dock even in the actual flash flood and storm, with nothing short of just unwavering diligence and lack of concern.
You're getting a raise.
Good to hear I'm getting paid.
This is oh, my dear friend. Did you ever doubt me for a second?
No. He smiles.
Coswick is like preening, practically. And behind him, Barnes is also literally preening, probably.
And so, you make your grand return to be welcomed back. You assume Alatok is not interested in actually feeding anyone soup, but he's probably here to say what the fuck happened to you. Are you serious? So.
Where's the Umgek tent?
See, this is a doughy tent. We could have rid the waves all the way back to camp.
Use it as a sail on a piece of log.
And so, you've made your return journey. And...
Do I have to roll to unteleport the people?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
You'll figure it out eventually, I'm
He's
sure.
been having a lot of luck with that, actually.
Yeah,
The spell.
It's true. I'm removing all the fatiguing conditions because you'll be resting at least that long, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. At least.
At the very least. And lastly, one of you, please, roll. Could one of you please roll the event for your downtime now that you're back?
Do it.
Sure. 300?
Sure is. I guess that makes sense.
Stop saying that, dude.
Flooding. More water.
No, I'll get to it between things. So, thank you all for coming to our short little catch-up. Just an hour's little journey on the way back.
We did.
What could possibly go wrong? Repeatedly.
That's my favorite sentence.
A 3-stage journey becomes a 6-stage journey. And what should have taken 2 weeks takes like 5.
God. We did a lot, though. Coswick is still in high spirits.
True.
Also, because he didn't really get hurt that... Well, he got hurt, but nothing else.
Right.
He's getting used to it.
And so be it. I shall track the passage of time and where we are now. We're definitely in the wet season, though.
I was worried we were just gonna live out there throughout the entire wet season.
That'd be pretty funny.
Fucking
Really
Christ.
This is why you don't travel in the wet season. Not that you could ever have known. Or at least have ever seen it coming.
Well, now that we have so much treasure,
Hmm.
Coswick is actually okay with
Could have
taking
never
prologue.
seen it coming. It's as if we weren't traveling with someone who could potentially see the future and all the possibilities.
That's no lie. I don't have any mechanics for that. I still don't.
Ah, shit.
Hilariously, you missed the winter solstice while you were gone, which is something that I'm sure is a laughing matter when you think about, oh, there's no way this is winter, this is bullshit, is what it is. Alright.
Wow.
Perfect. You're
One
back.
second.
We did.
Gabagoo. Alright. Thank you all for coming to our little catch up while an engine roars outside of my window.
They have
See you
colored
all. Yeah, they do. That advice though.
I was gonna ask.
I'll see you all next time on session 10, where Belt should be able to return to us now that both his character and him no longer have a broken leg.